You thought you'd be fighting a victory 2, but instead you were fighting a victory 2.
Moving out.
Building started.
I thought I had some ground production in this area.
Construction
I'm not sure. Okay, well, we still have 5 strike breakers in this force, so let's go take Telesia. Telesia.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Building under construction.
Tokadana. Takadana. They have some actual units here. There's no production building, so we'll fight the regular units. They're probably gonna come at us.
Choose your reinforcements.
Have I played on this map before? I think this is a reverse of the other one. No,
Enemy base shields up.
Heading out.
I don't know what I have.
At
Heading out.
maximum unit capacity.
Orders, sir. Fallout troops.
Seems like a lot of
Over there.
landing zones to get at once.
Engines activated. Receiving orders.
Okay, we can't actually fly over that wall.
Choose your
Order
reinforcements.
acknowledged. Heading out.
Moving to coordinates.
As you wish. Firing. Comlink active. Squadron moving out. Lenses proceeding.
And
Scouting location. Executing flyby.
turbo lasers, the HV gun,
Target locked.
and more turbo lasers. 2 HV guns there.
Moving to coordinates. Roger that.
Roger that. Command received.
Okay, well let's go kill the HV guns.
Commander.
No,
right
you're.
away.
Let's go.
Moving out. Heading
So is this just the shield gen?
Ball out. Ready for attack.
It
Move
is.
out. Initiating.
They're gonna get rocketed to death.
Let's go.
So let's move back a little bit.
Warm up. Engaging. Have the target in sight.
Bombing run available.
Oh, that's interesting. Can any of you walk over there? Along the beach? Can't. Yeah, I was thinking you needed to drop a carrier, not a carrier, but you know, troop transport over there for them.
Heading out. Destination ahead. Heading for attack position. Let's move out. Let's go.
Awaiting orders.
We've captured
Copy.
commanded sensor array.
Is it there? Is there no power gen?
Bombardment available.
Doesn't look like it. Oh yes, there is. It's right there.
Skipway blast boat here.
Noticed it when I was too far away.
Helo
Keep going.
offline.
Attack. Fire. Open.
No, we have to blow it up. No. Yeah, they're definitely using the Sins carrier strategy.
Beginning construction.
And that's all they build.
Construction complete.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Oof. That's kind of rough.
Incoming.
All right. This should be similar to the last times they've tried this strategy. It's always this fleet that gets attacked by it. I don't know what it is. They just really want to send acclimators and venators. Acclimators and venators. Acclimators and venators. At these guys. Right. I guess we'll let them come to us this time. So we can absorb some of their fighters with our fighters.
Going for their lasers.
Warm up. Changing course to intercept.
Weapons charged. Locking on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to send this as far along that side as we can.
Active.
Can probably stop you there. You're gonna keep going that way. You're gonna go about to there. Means you're gonna go a little bit further in. Nope, I do want you to hit this.
Weapons online. Roger that. Open fire.
I don't think the bulwark did. No, I'm not sure what's on this red sheet or not.
Ready for action.
I think a lot of these were coded by Jorit.
The lasers are our target. Awaiting
So I'd have to check.
acquiring target.
Send the coordinates. Fire.
But this would have started in December too, so I don't think I really don't think they were on the spreadsheet early December. Okay.
Get over here and help.
I think part of it may be from the fighters as well,
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
because we are getting so much power from the skip rays, and I don't know if they're calculating that properly. I don't think they have proper combat power
Lasers are
sign.
our target.
Let's get moving.
The bulwark, I think they're assuming, is much weaker than it is, though.
I'm under attack.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Awaiting orders.
So combat power, for anyone who's confused, is basically what the main value that tells the AI how good a unit ought to be.
I'm not paid enough for
The
this.
lasers are our target.
We have a specific calculation we use for it,
I'm hit.
involving the hull strength and damage output, so it's at least consistent between ships.
Where's
But
the target?
Bob was asking if
Time to go.
that calculation was applied to the CSA ships, which at the time when this playthrough started, it wouldn't have been consistently applied,
Targeted.
because we were still setting up their armaments. So we have like a Google Docs sheet thing, Google Sheet, I guess that's just called, where we have all the ship stats, so all the DPS, all the hardpoint numbers, all the health for each hardpoint, even stuff like length, turn rate, move speed, all that's kept track of, and fighter numbers as well. Basically anything that we need to keep track of for all the ships is kept there, and we have that spit out the number that we use.
Fighters attack.
I'm running out of maneuvers.
Then you can adjust it
Can anyone
with
help?
I copy.
based on like abilities or something, but there's no
I can't take another hit. Like
definitive this is the correct way to do combat power. It's just
Cover me. I
whatever
can
the best
fire
system you can come up with for a consistent system is,
How about some
which
action?
can make it a bit trickier.
Open fire. Get over here and help.
Reporting.
I'm losing my engine. I'm under attack. I'm getting torn apart. What's with all this sitting around?
Okay, you really need to just
The lasers
actually
are
shoot
our
this
target.
guy.
Awaiting instruction.
Skip ray reporting.
You know what? Skip Ray, come over here. Skip Rays, come over there. We may actually lose an invincible off of this one,
Yes, come on.
because they are sending a bit more than they had in previous attempts to kill this fleet.
Ready.
Yeah, that Venator has no engines, so you should be able to catch it. know you're technically a slow ship, but you shouldn't be that slow.
Skipway blast boat here.
Cruiser reporting. Direct fire at their laser cannon.
Okay, there we go. Just this last meter.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I'm hit! They've got us targeted. I'm in a tight
So the main challenges that are still ahead of us are Nighthammer, the Viscount, and Lusankya. And I think we have the fleet power to take on all of it. It's just whittling the forces down to where we want to fight everything. So Araidu has been surviving because we're still building up that fleet in the south. But we're starting to move everything back in, so we'll see if we're able to take them on soon. That's why I'm building up this fleet here, just specifically for them. Which we're getting close to that.
Construction complete.
What do we got here? Those please don't shoot me. Rates honor. Do we have any bulwark 3s? Yes, a bulwark 3. I think we're gonna queue up. Let's get Unfurled Rose back, another Lucrehulk, 2 of those, and then when that's ready, we can send them up north towards these guys here. 2 Praetors, then there's another Praetor over here. So there's that. How's this fleet actually looking? It's not actually in the best shape. So I think we'll send these guys down to here. I'm gonna recombine these fleets. This can go over here. No? Evac. I didn't mean to do that. Lost a Lucrehulk.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Adjusting course.
We've come across enemy units.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, USS Entertainment,
Reinforcements en route.
Fury,
Reinforcements en route.
Alucard.
Reinforcements en route.
I haven't used Alucard in a while. Regular Bulwark 3. Regular Bulwark 3. And do we have any Gozant? No, we don't have any Gozantes. Let's get a VSD1.
I have them now.
You're going to take out that station for us.
Gunship reporting.
How about a little help? Armed and ready.
One of the things that gives us a disadvantage is that we're using the XML way to spawn fighters for the patron units, whereas everything else is using the regular TR way to spawn the units, the fighters rather, which their way insta-spawns. Ours takes a while to unload.
Are our target.
It's a system that we have to use for single unit retreat and everything to call back all the fighters. Otherwise, you could just like jump in a bunch of quasars, unload the fighters, retreat them, jump in more quasars, unload the fighters, retreat them.
I can't take another hit like that.
Choose your reinforcements.
Lost a Lucrehulk there. So let's bring in Serenity.
Reinforcements cancelled.
I'm on now. Coming around. I'm not paid enough for
Our
this.
target priority is the laser cannons.
Enemies in range. Weapons charged.
The lasers are our target.
Alright, do we have any skip rays? Not really. We don't have really
Active.
too many fighters out. We'll use the ones we do have, try to focus down the ISD a
Choose
little
your
bit.
reinforcements.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Falling out of formation.
The lasers are our target.
And they still have an ISD-2 over there.
Someone cover me.
So I'm going to try to destroy this Golan.
Draw their fire.
You're in a fine position. You guys can help too. I can turn it a little bit that way. We'll still get a good amount of firepower and leave more room for our other ships to move in.
Choose your reinforcements.
Lost another Lucre Hulk, but we can bring in Tingle's Ripened Adventure.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go? Nowhere to run. Falling out of formation. Draw their fire.
The lasers are our target.
Enemies in range. Target locked.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
The shields aren't holding.
No, you were supposed to kill that ISD.
Get over here and help. I'm on them. I'm under attack.
Instead, the ISD is doing whatever it wants, and you're doing nothing.
The launch bay is gone.
You're facing the wrong way too. You're supposed to kill the golem.
I have them now.
Everything's just pathfinding its way to defeat.
Locking on.
Yeah, can you please turn around?
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I'm on them.
Direct all
Can you
fire
please
on the
turn
shield
around?
generator.
Can you please keep facing the direction you're facing?
Formation. Target locked.
At least one of them's listening.
We've lost our turbo lasers.
Go after the strike.
Like, you're wasting so much firepower by doing nothing.
They've got us targeted. How about a little help?
Literally nothing.
I can't stay out here.
Just gotta turn your pew-pews on the enemy.
Can anyone else see him? Excellent shot. Where are you?
Directing all fire at the missile launchers.
Commander, they're hitting us. I can't
Opening
take another
fire
hit
on the
like that.
torpedo launchers.
Stay in formation.
The lasers are our target.
Behind them. Where'd he go?
Nope, look who's back. There. I guess you can destroy the trade port. I should have just put it further back here and then turned it around instead of trying to put it where it would be somewhat aligned to shoot. And have a chance of turning around like that. Would have saved a lot of effort.
Is the laser cannons.
Locking on. Enemies in range. Target locked.
One of them got away.
Excellent shot.
The enemy has been defeated. Retreat aborted.
Fury, USS Entertainment, a VSD, and CSM. But we took out a huge portion of their remaining forces there too. So, this is just the turbo laser and HV gun.
Invasion commencing.
So,
Repairs.
are you?
System conquered.
That's why we're building this.
Constructing unit.
Building under
Tactical
construction.
battle imminent.
Would you look at that? All the Venators and Acclimators are coming back.
They're in this direction.
Okay, we need to retreat.
Calculating jump to light speed.
Get over here and help. I'm under attack. I'm losing my engine. I'm getting torn apart.
Someone was losing their engine. But I think that was a fighter. Yeah, no losses for anyone. Alright, so we're gonna have to build more of our ground units. You're not supposed to...
Tactical battle imminent.
You're not supposed to combine with the ground units. Why do you do that, game? What system was
Star
lost?
Destroyer reporting in.
Transitory miss. To New Republic. I'm not sure how they got there. Yinkor
Battle imminent.
to Mercure to Obersky. Mustafar. You're not allowed to have my planets.
Armor standing by.
Okay, well, we're almost ready to attack them anyway.
Course plotted. Adjusting navicomputer. Enemy forces ahead.
Let's go.
Armor ready.
Awaiting orders. Right away.
Ready to roll. Advance. Forward. Roger that. Right away. Form up. Awaiting orders. Moving out.
We've secured a landing zone.
You don't really need a landing zone, though. What else did they have?
Fall out, troops.
We can end up at the... Oh,
Open fire.
I don't know what else they had.
Attack that target.
Ah! I'm getting flanked.
Attacking target.
Oh, you
Destroyed.
pricks.
Moving out. Heading out.
Squad, advance.
Fall out.
Enemy bombardment is
Troops
ready.
Copy.
constructing.
Let's move out.
Move out.
I copy. Inputting coordinates.
Construction complete.
Lead the way.
Keep going.
There we go. Okay, what do the charts have to say? Empire's down to 8 and 25, 7 and 13, 2 and 19, 2 and 8, 2 and 4. We're at 118 planets. So 20 left, I think. What did they take that away from to make that fleet, though? Okay, we're gonna kill that fleet. And I'm going to queue up
In production.
a bunch more of these.
Constructing unit.
We can do that in a few places.
Constructing.
Let's get some of those.
Constructing unit. Unit
There.
in production.
We've located the enemy.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
We reached broken mode.
Moving out.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out. Form up. The lasers are our target. The lasers are
Weapons
our target.
online.
Awaiting orders.
I got one. Locking on.
Our target priority is the laser mines.
I'm in a tight spot.
Enemies in range.
Okay,
Heavy cruiser.
so we're going to sacrifice a good amount of units for this. But once we've killed this fleet, all the Imperial forces south of Coruscant are pretty much done, and they were the biggest ones in this area.
I copy.
So then it's just basically the Night Hammer fleet, the fleet on that other Imperial planet, and the 2 New Republic SSDs that we have to worry about. And we have enough money and enough production capability that we can pretty much build whatever we need to, whenever we need to.
Primary drive system is down.
Attack formation. Go after this
Our
frag
target
race.
priority is the laser cannon. Cannon down.
Where'd he come from?
Moving into
Can
position.
anyone else
The
see him?
lasers are our target.
The only difficulty here is going to be that they're going to drop in their units, get the fighters, explode, drop in more units, get more fighters.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go?
I can't take
Choose your
another hit like
reinforcements.
that.
VSD might be helpful.
Locking on. Draw their fire.
Yes, Commander.
Attack formation.
Destroy the engines.
And
Weapons ready.
Choose
here
your
we can. Nope, we can't. There we go. Citadels.
reinforcements on
Get some anti-fighter going on.
Get behind them. Enemies in range.
I'm going to try to take this stuff out as it jumps in,
Waiting order.
because it does have
The lasers
increased
are our
damage,
target.
or takes increased damage when it's coming in.
Target locked.
I got fighters on me. I'm not paid enough for this.
Eliminating target.
Direct
Oh,
fire
why are you
from
facing this way?
Yes, sir. Targeting. Our target
Gotta
priority
face the other way.
Taking fire.
The lasers are our target. The missile launchers are the primary target.
Commander, they're
So many bombers.
I'm under
At your
attack.
command.
I'm hit.
Ready.
I can't stay out here.
This is another reason I want to make the
Roger that.
Can anyone
the fighters more in reserve than up front. So that if you're in this kind of situation where you're winning a battle, you're not just helping them by like giving them freed up carrier space. So you get a lot more out of keeping the carriers alive, even if the fighters start going down.
Waiting order.
And it just makes it a lot more readable. But
Ready for battle. Firing.
getting a lock.
Copy.
Draw their fire. Attack formation.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Intercepting. I'm on them.
The lasers are our target. Reporting in. I copy.
Eliminating target.
We have them in our sights.
Excellent shot.
Our target priority is the laser. Ready for engine is down.
alright, they're actually starting to retreat, some of them. So they are going to be calling back the fighters when they do that. So that works out in our favor.
Waiting order.
Can we get in anything? No.
Where'd he go?
get over here?
Nothing worth 4 pop cap.
Lasers are our target. Roger that.
We're about to lose this VSD,
Target those lasers.
potentially.
Bay has been destroyed. Our target
It looks like we may be able to save it, though.
cannons on. Form up.
No,
Our shields are
Arleon is dead. Was that Dodonas or Screeds in the original Victory fleet?
been disabled. Target
I can never remember which one had Arleon.
assault brigadier.
Falling out of formation.
I'm losing my engine.
Draw
I'm
their
getting
fire.
torn apart.
Attack formation.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm in
7 acclimators still in the field.
Your reinforcements coming around. I've got them.
Serenity. I don't think there's any in reserve. There's a couple of the other ships in reserve, but I don't think there's any VSD or any acclimators.
Roger that.
Enemies in range. All enemy craft. Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us.
Wait, no, this one would have just come in.
Nowhere to run.
So, well, either way, we're getting there.
Eliminating target. Getting a lock. Falling out of formation.
And we do have that fleet that's going to be coming up from the south to help. Because it looks like we're going to be going into Aridu's territory regardless, because we're coming in from the north and the south now. And that just leaves the 4 Imperial planet, or the 2 New Republic, 2 Imperial planets to the
Target
north.
priority is the laser guns. Waiting order.
I think we are going to lose Labalan again.
They got us targeted.
Can you take the Venator? Can you take that Acclimator? I'm kind of worried about this one using single unit retreat. So, can you redirect a little bit? And yeah, it looks like that's going to try to leave.
How about a little help?
Almost dead. There you go.
The lasers are our target.
That's almost dead too.
Shoot him down.
It's very sad. But we can bring Invisible Hand. And that can wrap up the battle for us. It is not being saved. There's no way that lives.
Get behind them. I have them now. At maximum unit capacity.
Reporting.
Oh, one of them got away.
Destroy the engines.
There was 2 that have gotten away that I saw so far. I'm sure others have.
Can anyone else see
Frigate
him?
reporting. Direct fire on the enemy. Our target
All right.
priority is the laser guns.
Kraken carriers.
Weapons armed.
Where are you?
There we go.
Where'd he go?
The lasers
No, I
are
said there we go, not where'd he go.
Cover.
opening fire.
There's just this guy left. Nope. There's something else somewhere.
Falling out of formation.
Yes, Commander.
Draw their
Oh, this one.
are victorious.
Now that's it. So even the ones that got away, it'll still say that they're dead, so it's... We're not going to be able to track that, but... We killed a lot of stuff, so... We lost a lot of stuff. We lost Duoningo's Revenge and Chippy McShipface, which are Bulwark 1s. Labalan was a Bulwark 2, or 3. Citadel Cruiser Group, Shield Scar, and a VSD. Alright, so even though we only have one thingy, we should still be able to win this.
Choose your reinforcements.
Very linear map.
At
Heading out.
maximum unit capacity.
Reporting. This way.
Right away.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Over there.
There they are. Blast them.
Yes, sir.
There's probably another map that may need to be retired.
Yes, Commander. Attack that target.
It's a bit too hard to play on it and know where everything is. And it's not a super interesting layout. It's mostly just walking straight forward until you get to the base.
Squadron moving out. Transit proceeding.
Unit destroyed.
Command received. Right away. Attacking target. Moving out. Heading out.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving out.
Order acknowledged. Fire at will.
Available.
Destination ahead. Cut through them. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going.
Okay, we're just gonna find the Moth Palace, which should be over here, because that's where that's coming from.
Targeting. Blast them out. Engines activated. Attacking. Receiving orders. As you wish.
Get the coordinates.
Squadron moving out. Transit proceeding.
Commencing bombing run.
Command received.
Just get out of here and go blow other stuff up.
Moving out. Engaging.
What are you doing? Get out of there.
Lancet standing by. Heading out. Destination ahead. I have the target in sight. Lancet targeting. Let's move out. Let's go. Heading for attack position. Keep going.
Oh, hit the one you can't see. Or that I can't see. And the other one that I can't see.
Engines activated. Receiving orders. Open fire. As you wish. Squadron moving out. Attack.
Stop building these. I can't see them.
Lancet proceeding. Command
There's no
received.
fear.
Right away. Moving out.
Bombing run available.
Aerial artillery reporting. Attacking target.
Okay. Bombing run over here.
Heading out.
I guess we're gonna go up here to another mine.
Destination ahead. Let's move out.
Yeah.
Targeting.
No, it's just the
Blast them out.
cleanup of E-webs.
Let's go. Keep going.
Ready for attack. Suppressive fire.
Ready for orders. This way.
The enemy
There we
has
go.
been defeated. Planetary control achieved.
And Scar. Oh, the Empire just took that from the New Republic.
Building started.
Construction complete.
Tactical battle imminent. System control
Construction
achieved.
complete.
Building started.
None of that. This is my territory.
Beginning construction.
Ready to go.
Tactical battle imminent.
So halfway through that.
Tactical battle imminent. Tactical battle imminent. Tactical battle imminent. Construction.
And that's only level 2 as well. Like any of these little
Tactical battle imminent.
things where it's only a couple units and
Construction complete. System lost.
I take Scarl back, that's fine. Just more little carriers.
Planetary control achieved.
Okay, so what do we actually have here? Everything we need to kill a Lusankya.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Brigade standing by.
Tactical battle imminent.
We almost have those 2 bulwarks from Sluisvan, and then we'll be able to move on Araidu. But if we can just take out Lusankya right now, and it's pretty much unescorted,
Choose your reinforcements.
that's going to be helpful. Right, so let's jump in
Reinforcements on
Lucre Hawks a little bit further back.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements cancelled.
Well, that's an Empress,
Reinforcements cancelled.
so never mind
Reinforcements en
unescorted.
route.
Got a bulwark. Got a bunch of bulwarks.
Reinforcements en route.
Let's try to kill that first.
Move it. Let's move out. Where's the target? Fire at will.
Attack formation.
Get rid of the fighter escort, and then we're good.
Can't take another hit like that.
Ready.
Someone cover me.
Attacking target.
Time to go. They're all ours. How about some action?
Alright. I don't want anything else too close to danger. The Liberal Hawks, I don't want to go, like, right up against Lusankya.
Skip Ray reporting. I got fighters on me.
Once the shields are completely down on this, then we'll send the skip rays after Lusankya.
Regroup for another attack.
Because it looks like he is about to get in range of our Lucre Hawks. Okay, shields are down. Let's go.
Target those lasers. I'm under attack. Target locked. This is bad. I'm not paid enough for this.
Fighter Bay. Fighter Bay. This one's going to go down first, so we'll switch it over to the last one. Hey, Border Dragon, how's it going?
How about a little help? Have a torpedo on me.
Our target priority is the laser
Can
cannon.
anyone else see him? I can't stay out here. I'm running out of maneuvers. I'm losing my
The
engine.
lasers are our target.
Alright, so the shield should go down in like 3 passes from this group of skip rays.
I can't take another hit like that. Going for their lasers. Someone cover me.
That Empress is
Fighters on me. I'm in a tight spot.
almost dead.
Priority is the laser cannon.
Armed and ready.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Get
The
over here and
lasers are
help.
our target.
Where'd he go?
Weapons charged. I'm under attack.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I'm hit.
Choose your reinforcements.
They've got us targeted.
Okay, shields are down. It's probably going to do a lot of damage to these Lucrehawks.
Shoot him down.
This one's dead for sure.
How about a little help? Where's our cover?
I'm going to send the Z-95s back after these bombers,
Draw their fire.
which are definitely going to kill the Lucrehawk.
The lasers are
Is this a named one? No, that's just a Lucrehawk.
Can anyone
Regular
else see
old
him?
Lucrehawk.
Attack formation.
Where are you? Where'd he
Let's make sure that those engines die.
Choose your
And
like that?
get Serenity in there.
Someone
Yep, you definitely targeted the right thing.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Our primary target is those iron cannons. The lasers are our target.
I got fighters
Okay,
on
you
me.
just stop.
Where'd he go? Nowhere to run.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target.
Active. Starting attack position.
Falling out of formation.
Get over here and help.
Draw their fire.
I'm under attack.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Okay, so after this, it'll just be down to Nighthammer and the Viscount.
Attack formation.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Choose your reinforcements.
Take out the iron cannons.
Weapons online.
After the stragglers.
Regroup for another attack.
I'm hit. This
The
is bad.
lasers are our target.
What are we at for health? Still like 80%.
I'm not paid enough.
I'll have to jump in more behind
They've got us
the next
targeted.
one.
How about a little help?
The lasers are our target.
They're hitting us. Where'd he go?
That.
Can anyone else see him?
Nowhere
Opening fire on the torpedo launchers.
Where are you?
formation.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
I can't stay out here.
Stay in formation. After the stragglers. Another attack. Take them. Quick.
I can't take another hit like
Our
that.
target priority is the laser cannons.
Choose your
Alright, so we'll jump in behind. So we can't do as much damage there. And we still have to turn around, which is always fun.
The lasers
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Someone cover me. I got fighters on me.
Where'd
Get
he
over
go?
here and help.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Orders, sir. Attack him.
Roger that.
Nowhere to run. Falling out of formation.
The lasers are our target.
Fire. Right away.
Okay, Empress is finally down. So this blower can go in and actually help with that.
Priority is the laser cannons.
Go
I'm
after
hit.
the stragglers.
The lasers are our target.
Yeah. Losing a lot of Lucrehawks.
Our target priority.
We're only at like half health on this guy.
Ready for action. Target
Let's
those
try to
lasers.
target
The lasers
more
are
individually.
on
The
target.
coordinates. Ready to blow something up.
Ready for...
Let's get moving. Attacking the ion cannons. Going for their
We were
lasers.
at least not wasting as much.
Target those lasers. Going for their lasers.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Where's the target? They've got us targeted. Time to go. Target those lasers.
Another Lucrehulk.
Reinforcements. Commander.
Turn around so you can actually shoot it.
At maximum unit
And we need to
capacity.
tell you to do the same thing.
How about a little help?
Or I guess you can go and start finishing the rest of the battle for us. This is going to go similar speed regardless.
Where are you? I can't take another
The
hit like
lasers
that.
are our target.
Probably going to lose that Lucrehulk.
Where'd he go? Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I'm running out of maneuvers.
Targeting.
How about some action?
Nowhere to...
And the skip rays at this point aren't going to do too much. So I'm going to send them after the station, or the shipyard. So that's good.
Someone cover me.
And...
I'm losing my engine.
Falling out of formation.
No, don't go over it.
Torn apart.
You just gotta stay.
The
I got
lasers are our
fighters on
target.
me.
I've got them in my sights. Draw their fire.
Get over here and help.
Coming back around for another run.
Our target priority is the laser
I'm
cannons.
under attack.
Okay, finally made some progress.
So many
That was
targets,
taking
so
forever.
little time. They've got us
Okay, I
targeted.
think you're safe to go in and help too.
How about a little
The
help?
lasers
And we got another buddy in here.
See him?
directing all
So this should start really
our primary target.
annihilating those hard points.
Shoot him down.
Take
Someone
out the
cover
iron
me.
cannons.
Where's our cover?
Intercepting.
Our
I got
target
fighters on
priority is
me.
the laser cannons.
Where'd he come from? Get over here and help. This is bad. I'm under attack. I'm hit.
Kill them all.
They've got us targeted. How about
I'm probably still gonna lose another Lucrehulk.
Can anyone else see
Lasers
him?
are our target.
A lot of fighters there.
I can't take another hit like that. Target
Targeting
paid
at
enough for this.
maximum firepower.
With all his sitting around. I can't stay out here. Someone cover me. I'm running out
Their
of
fighters are being quite annoying.
I got fighters on me.
We only have our
Get
skip
over
rays
here
left.
and help. I'm under attack. Skip ray report.
At least they did their job.
I'm hit. I'm losing my engine. They've got us targeted. How about a little help?
Primary target is those
Can
iron
anyone else see him? I'm getting
The
torn
lasers
apart.
are our target.
Where are you?
Take out the iron cannons.
Gosh, I can't take
Still two of these SSD battles left.
Someone cover me. I'm in a tight spot.
Taking
I got fighters on me.
Our
Get
target
over here and
priority
help.
is the laser cannons.
I'm under attack.
The lasers
Shoot
are
him
our
down.
target. Our primary target is those iron cannons.
I'm hit.
Our target
They've got us
priority is the
targeted.
laser cannons.
Where's our
Take
cover?
out the iron
How about a
cannons.
little help?
Our primary target is those iron
Can
cannons.
anyone else see him? Where are you?
The lasers are our target.
I can't take another hit like that. Someone cover
Almost there.
me. I got
Almost
fighters
there.
on me.
6, 5,
Where'd he come from?
4,
Get over here and help. I'm under attack.
3, 2, 1. Yay! Finally, that's what, 7 SSDs tonight? Jesus, so many SSDs. There's still 3 left.
nowhere to run.
Hey, Eckhart people.
I can't
Oh,
stay out here.
I don't know if I can do 3 more SSD battles tonight. Okay, where are the remaining NR
Skipway's
things?
last boat here. Go
This
to
it?
their laser.
This is it.
Victorious.
Finally. Hey there, everyone from Eckhart's stream. Okay, so we've got this one over here,
Ready to go.
which it's going to be easy to do the ground on Coruscant. We just got to do the space. This is the scary part. This one right here. Then where's the Viscount? Viscount's over here too. We want to just go straight for that. Let's do that. Let's go kill the other NRSSD. They've caused enough pain and suffering in my life. They deserve everything that happens to them.
Construction.
And then I think we're also ready to kill all these ones. All of them are gonna die.
The enemy has been spotted.
Giant exploding fish tank time.
Ion cannon firing.
Yeah, nice try.
Choose your
You
reinforcements.
know what? Let's just go straight bulwarks.
Reinforcements.
Need a little bit of fighter support. So, not quite straight bulwarks. But mostly bulwarks.
Ready for battle. Armed and ready.
Just need mountains of skip rays for this.
Weapons charged. They've got us targeted. How about a little help?
Actually, 5 hours.
Target those lasers.
Okay, the NR fighters are just gonna
Can anyone else see him?
cause a lot of pain and suffering. So is the Viscount, but you
Running
know.
out of maneuvers. Where are you?
Yeah,
I'm
Kurt.
losing my engine. Ah, I can't take another hit
Our
like
target
that.
priority is the laser
Active.
cannons.
Going for the ion cannons. Weapons online. Someone cover me.
None of these are gonna survive.
Getting
None of these bulwarks are gonna live.
I got
It's just gonna be
fighters on me.
a lot of letters home
I'm in a tight
for a lot of
spot.
disappointed bulwark families.
Shoot
Choose
him
your
down.
reinforcements.
Alright, we got a few more VSDs to drop in.
Fire hell. Warm up. I'm under attack. Firing.
Even that small amount of bombers just
I'm hit.
really messed up the
Where
Lucre
did he
Hulk.
come from?
The lasers are our
They've got us
target.
targeted.
Our target
Roger
priority
that.
is the laser cannons.
I spotted them.
Okay, there's this and then there's one more SSD.
This is bad. Can anyone else see him?
Yeah, for whatever reason tonight, Eckhart, my
Where are you?
my ISP has been complete garbage,
Choose your reinforcements.
and it usually cuts out when I say that,
Target
so
priority is the
I'm being
laser
censored.
cannons.
Someone cover me. I got fighters on me. Get over here and help. I'm under attack.
I changed my plan last week. I'm gonna have to change it back or upgrade again because this has been very frustrating.
How about a little help? Can anyone else see him?
We've lost our
Ain't enough
turbo
for this.
lasers.
Ion cannon
Launching
firing.
attack.
I can't stay out here.
All right,
Your reinforcements.
time for round 2 of
Running out of
deployments.
maneuvers. Go after the stragglers.
Reinforcements.
Go for some invincibles.
Ah, I can't take another hit like that.
Reinforcements.
There's still an Empress over here. Need to remember to kill that at some point.
Yes, sir. On the way.
I'm losing my engine.
Awesome creation. The number of viewers wouldn't have any impact on
Ready for action.
the latency from my end.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Send the coordinates. Going for their lasers. I've got them in my sights. I got
The
fighters on me.
lasers are our target.
Get over here and help. I'm under attack.
How's the AOTR party over there going? Unless it's ended.
Got us targeted. Let's go. How about a little help?
For the Empire. Taking fire.
Can anyone else see him? Locking on.
Our target priority is the laser
Right.
cannon.
Where are you?
I copy.
These guys... We just need to get rid of these bombers, because
The lasers
the New
are
Republic is
our
going to
target.
wreck us if I don't kill them.
Changing course to intercept.
The Empress over there, I'm not concerned about.
The missile launchers
If we can
are
take out the Viscount, take out this shipyard, then we can come back and kill the Empress on its own.
Spot. I can't take another hit like that. Someone cover me. I got fighters on me. Get over here and help. I'm under attack. I'm hit. They've got us targeted.
I'm gonna have to like call my ISP tomorrow or something, because
Ready to blow something up.
it's gonna. Did it do this last night with the DocBox stream? Because I don't remember it dropping at all for that.
Can anyone else see him? Where are you? Where'd he come from? I can't
Choose
take
your
another hit like that.
reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
Drop some more fighters in the middle of them.
Target those lasers.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
So,
I got
you know what?
fighters
Turn
on me. This is
turn
bad.
towards the thing we're trying to
Get
kill.
over here and help. Attacking the ion cannons. I'm under attack. I'm hit.
Where'd he go?
They've got us targeted. How about a little help? Let's get moving. Open fire.
The lasers
Can
are
anyone
our
else
target.
see him? Where
Take
are
out
you?
the ion cannons.
Right, everything is lost its shields or is about to die. So our fleet is looking fantastic right now.
Ready.
Nothing better to take out a bunch of New Republic Air 4 bombers than Z-95s.
I'm not paid enough for this. Get over here and help. I'm under attack. Time to go.
Okay, that assault frigate's gonna die. That's a nice consolation prize for us.
Our target.
I can't stay out here.
I can't remember if the Viscount had engine hardpoints or not. Because it may be
Reinforcements.
an issue if this escapes. No, they won't try to retreat as long as they have the Empress, I don't think. So,
They've got us
wait a minute.
targeted.
That it goes on? No. Just as good.
Reinforcements en route.
Kill that. And kill their anti-fighter.
Our
Can
primary
anyone else
target
see
is
him?
those ion cannons.
Attack formation.
Our target priority is the laser
Sitting
cannons.
around.
Okay.
Where are
That's going to destroy that. Then we will just finish this off and get out of here.
I can't take another hit like that.
The lasers are our target.
Skip ray blast boat here.
Back around for another run.
Someone cover me. I'm losing my engine. Armed and ready. Attack!
Fire. I'm losing.
Directing all
Okay, we're
fire
about,
to
what,
the
20 hard points left?
Fighters on me. I'm getting
Shipyard's
torn
almost
apart.
dead.
Get over here and help.
Take out the ion cannons.
I'm
Do we have any
under
engine
attack.
hardpoints left on any of this? Not really. But are we going to be able to kill the Empress if we don't? Retreat.
Taking fire.
Well, we've got a decent advantage over here now.
Commander, they're hitting us.
I'm hit.
I'm not convinced that we can kill that Empress.
Weapons charged. Fire! They've got us targeted. Going for their lasers.
Order
Well,
confirmed.
let's at least kill this Golan.
Shield generator.
TIE squadron here.
Maybe give stuff a chance to regenerate their shields. And
How about a little help?
once we're done with the Viscount, send the skip rays after the Empress.
I'm in a tight spot.
destroyed.
Thanks for the follow, Mandalorian Legion.
See him? Where are you? Shoot him.
We'll have a fresh bulwark in a second, because that one's going to blow up.
Take another hit like that.
So if we did retreat, we'd keep that, keep all that. We definitely lose this, keep that. Yeah, okay.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
Let's retreat.
Where's our cover?
Our primary target system is down.
I got fighters on me. Get over here and help.
We're going to lose 2 of the bulwarks that we're going to die anyways. Just that one and that one.
I'm hit.
Keep everything else.
Got us targeted.
And we can just jump in, take out the Empress, and we're good. Or we can just go straight for Dala. Finish the last SSD. Bulwark, Lucre Hulk. There we go. All the way down there. You can have that back.
System lost. Tactical battle imminent.
Enemy unit sighted.
Nope. Who is this? This is Why Not.
Moving out.
Well, Why Not is about to die.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay. Let's put the recusants in the back. I'm going to put them first, which is just counterintuitive. We do have a bunch of Gozantes,
En route. Reinforcements en route.
so we can do that.
Reinforcements en route.
And did we have any bulwarks here at all? Yes, we have one there. Let's also get a Lucre Hulk
en
there.
route. Reinforcements en
Invincible's
route.
there. And there we go.
Reinforcements en route.
Navigating to coordinates. The shields aren't holding. Flank speed.
Yeah, Nacho. So I do a bunch of different gaming stuff, but I'm an Empire War modder, so that's the main thing that I do.
Reinforcements en route.
Empire War Let's Plays, primarily Thrawn's Revenge preview Let's Plays, which is what this is for the next Thrawn's Revenge faction.
Reporting. Awaiting instructions.
Alright, where's all of our skip rays? Gonna go after the Praetor there. So many fighters. Oh well, it's all acclimators, escort carriers, so yeah.
Intercepting. Yes, Commander. Enemies in range. Attack position. The launch bay is gone. Pressing the attack.
Where are you?
We've lost our turbo lasers.
We actually do have the new Praetor 2 model done. It's just not in-game yet. That might actually be in by the time the Imperial playthrough starts next week. So that will hopefully show up. Like, we're going to be playing as the Remnant, so we won't be able to use it. But we will at least be able to see it.
We're in
And kill it.
position.
Thanks for following, Nacho.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'm under attack. I'm hit.
I think if we put a VSD...
How about a little help?
If we put some VSDs up on this side, we can try to take out the Acclimators.
I can't take another hit like that. Someone cover
Cruiser
me.
reporting. Holding
running out
fire
of
for
maneuvers.
maximum effect.
I'm losing my engine. I'm getting torn apart.
Move these guys up a bit, move these guys up a bit.
Heading out.
Roger that. I got fighters
Praetor
on
shields
me.
are almost down.
Get over here and help. I'm under attack. I'm in a tight spot. Attack formation. I'm hit. They've got us targeted. Attack that target. Ready for action. How about a little help? Shoot him down.
Batteries
Can
online.
anyone else see him? Where are
Weapons
you?
ready.
Where's our cover?
Alright. When this Invincible's dead, then we should be able to move this one up a little bit more.
Cover me.
Yes, sir.
I got fighters on me.
At your
But
command.
I'm going to try to keep these back so that they're not directly in the Praetor's line of fire.
Our launch bay has been destroyed. Primary target is those warm up.
I'm hit. They've got us targeted.
You guys going to the fray there. Okay, that at least distracted those ones for a little while.
How about a little help?
Only got one acclimator half killed out of it. I don't want it to retreat, so I'm just gonna try to take out the engines on that one if we can with the health that's left on that guy.
Our target priority is the laser cams.
Our primary engine system is down here. Where are you?
The ion cannons are inoperable.
Get behind them.
There.
The shields aren't holding.
Skip rays may as well take out the Golan.
Our engines are gone, sir.
I can't take another hit
While you
like that.
forward a little bit.
Ready to blow
Awaiting
some-
Lusankyas, where's the most fighters? I guess those TIE Punishers need to die.
The lasers
I
are our
got
target.
fighters on me. Get over here
Ready
and
for
help.
duty.
Okay, so Aridu still has, what, 2 more Praetors over with Adipritic. So really the only big things we have left to kill for the playthrough are 2 Praetors and Nighthammer after this. But our fleet is kind of depleted after the last few battles. The battle on Coruscant's going to be a bit of an issue, I'm thinking.
Choose your reinforcements.
Target locked.
We still have shields on this. It's starting to recharge a little bit.
Where'd he go?
Roger that.
Let's get
So that Golan is pretty much dead.
my engine.
Choose your reinforcements.
We jump in the VSD2s a little bit further back. And maybe Eagle's Nest to defend there.
Form up.
Falling out of formation. Move to attack.
That and the Gozantes might be able to make a dent in these acclimators. And I'll start setting the bulwark up that way.
Opening fire on the torpedo launchers. Copy. I copy.
Because these VSDs are actually probably enough to take out what's left of this Praetor.
Take out their engines.
It's just the engine hard points, 3 weapons, shields.
The launch
Nothing
bay is
threatening.
gone. Reporting. Targeting at maximum firepower.
VSDs are distracting from this Invincible.
Choose your
So we'll probably be able to keep it alive if we keep doing that.
Awaiting instructions.
And let's head up that way.
They've destroyed our ion cannons.
Acclimators.
Our shields are down.
You're high enough that you can go over that, so that's good.
Our primary engine system is down.
No, don't attack that. You guys want to keep attacking the juicy little victories over here. You don't want to kill the Invincible.
Where's the target?
Yes.
Invincibles are our friends, not food.
Time to go. Open fire.
Ready. Let's move out.
Okay, let's make sure we're just focusing on these acclimators.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
They've got us targeted. How about some action?
They've got the shipyard.
How about a little help?
Target those
Can anyone
lasers.
else see him?
Starting to take damage on the boat. Nope, its shields are coming back. We're good. Everyone's safe.
Ship reporting.
Gozantes go back to fighting.
Batteries online.
Wow, this VSD is actually surviving.
Fire on those torpedo tubes. Fire.
Where are you?
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
I'm getting torn apart. Ah, I can't take another hit
Open
like that.
fire.
Reporting. Firing on their lasers.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
I'm in a tight spot.
Okay, those 3
Sitting around.
done.
Intercept.
Weapon.
Now we can start focusing on the
Let's go.
last Golan.
I got fighters on me.
I'd like to have this fleet together with the other, with the northern fleet now. We only really need the one main fleet at this point.
I'm on them.
I'm a bit more concerned about the state of the army.
Ready for battle. Attack that target.
We do have all those other units building in the core, so I think
I'm under
Ready
attack.
for duty. Roger that.
we can at least use that. Because there's still, what, 2 space-only planets and then There's a couple of the lower slot count planets too.
Let's move out. They've got us targeted. How about a little help? Where's our cover? Where'd he come from?
And that's it.
The enemy has been defeated.
Yeah, you. Good job. You can retreat now.
Retreat aborted.
Okay, so this is just the more infrastructure stuff. They're attacking Vondark. They're not attacking Vondark. Well, they are, but there's nothing there to attack.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Where are you approaching? Duro. With what? What do we have there?
Ready to go.
Okay, we have no way out.
Tactical battle imminent.
We're gonna have to retreat that. Push too far out with the other fleet. They have these stupid little fleets that are going to be blockading us now.
Transport standing by.
Preparing for jump to light speed.
I might have to quickly pause and just queue up anything else we're going to need for the rest of the playthrough. So, let's see. That's going to go all the way back there. They're going to reinforce Bilbringi, but that doesn't matter because they don't have any SSDs left. We've pretty much destroyed most of their fleet. Yaga Minor. Queue up the rest of the patron units there.
Constructing unit.
Queue up those. And
In production.
re-queue some of these guys.
Unit in
Vehicle in
production.
production. Unit in
Constructing
production.
unit.
There we go. Are we going to be able to move this around? Nope.
Imminent.
Let's just clear off some of these enemy fleets here. We don't need any of those.
Tactical battle imminent.
Brigade standing
That
by.
can stay there. Where is that fleet? Oh, it's over here, right?
Cruiser reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
I'm gonna send this fleet back to the middle just so we can get our ground forces back through, do what we gotta do.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Planetary control achieved.
None of these smaller fleets are especially worth fighting one-on-one at this point. Okay.
Assault frigate here.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Tactical battle imminent.
Nothing left to fight there.
System lost.
What system was lost? Transitory mist. Okay, they're still doing stuff over there. That's
Battle
fine.
imminent.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Invasion.
Which corporation is this? REC? The only actual units we've got to kill here are these infiltrators.
Choose your reinforcements.
Heading out.
So that won't be too much of a problem.
Capacity.
Stream's jumping all over the place.
Copy. Let's move out.
Ready. Let's move out.
Right. There we go.
Planetary control achieved.
Yeah, there's still a Bellator there.
Standing by. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Keep the local government building. Let's see. I want a few more of these. Can you add more planets? Well, we already have 300 total in the mod, and this is the largest map with 138. There is one potential map we'll be doing that would be bigger, but the more planets you have, the more lag you're going to have, so most people wouldn't be able... Like, a lot of people do struggle to run this one, which is why we have 20 planets, or 20 maps in the mod with varying number of planets, so that there's at least something for everyone. But because Empire at War is a single-threaded game, you can only use one CPU core, and it's...
System lost.
Oh, soft speaking's gone. Without a high single-core clock speed, it's already difficult to run this.
Choose your reinforcements.
So
Heading out.
I have a really good processor for that purpose, just to run EAW, which most people wouldn't necessarily have. How can survive the fact that the eclipse appeared and started handing me my ass. So in TR especially, the best thing you can do against Super Star Destroyers of any kind, so Eclipse Executor, Bellators, the Asserter in the future, Viscount, they're all more vulnerable to bombers. So if you use any kind of proton torpedo armed unit, even X-Wings, they'll be able to do a lot more damage to it.
Choose your reinforcements.
Order
Maximum
acknowledged.
unit capacity.
Comlink active. Receiving orders. As you wish. Squadron moving.
I mean, you could technically wait out
Proceeding.
the era, but I don't
Command
think
received.
that's the most efficient way to deal with it. Put together a good carrier force and you should be able to handle it.
I copy.
Or if you can trap Palpatine on the ground.
Roger that. Form up.
Roger that.
Sensor node.
Queue up this guy.
Reporting. Keep going.
Form up.
Over there.
Construction complete.
Right away. Moving out.
Yes, sir. This way. Look, sir. It's
Awaiting
them.
orders. Heading out.
We've got your back.
Destination ahead.
Providing backup.
Is there a sensor array over here?
Copy.
I'm not sure.
Keep
Can
going.
definitely grab that though. I don't think we'll really need that.
Copy.
This is another infrastructure
Let's move out.
planet.
Let's
Back
go.
up here.
Keep going. This way.
Providing cover.
Over there. Engines activated.
Support
Receiving
ready.
orders.
Yeah, they got the HV gun. They have their Moff Palace.
Squadron moving out. Lancet proceeding.
Okay, let's move over there a little
Command
bit.
received.
Adjusting navicomputer.
Right away. Engaging.
Weapons ready.
I have the target in sight. Moving out.
Targeting enemy.
Heading out.
Advancing.
Destination
Yeah,
ahead.
so they do have the Moff Palace and mine. We just took that. You guys can kill that. Do it much faster. And ATPTs run around just in case we're missing anything. I think we're missing that, but aw.
Reporting. Let's move out.
Okay, it's always weird trying to get the flying units down. They always go over the actual terrain.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, go kill those.
Yes, Commander. Over there.
You guys can go around and cut those off too. Up the ATPTs.
Yes, sir. This way. Over there.
Yeah, Strix, how's it going?
Attack that target.
We're approaching the end. I think we may have one more stream. I've been going for about 5 hours so far. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the whole thing tonight.
Ready to go.
Okay, just go around this way.
Over there.
Before you all get absolutely destroyed.
Scouting. Enemy sighted. On my way.
Yeah, the Empire of the Hand wouldn't have SSDs.
Ready. Attacking target. Lancet standing by.
Awaiting orders. Scanning area.
Well, I guess I should also say, well, EAW is the primary content to do. This weekend I'm actually going to be launching a lore channel. So I've spoken to Eckhart about that
Scouting area.
quite a bit.
Aerial artillery reporting. As you wish. Squadron moving out. Lancet proceeding.
It's been very helpful.
Choose your reinforcements.
Is this all they have left?
Affirmative. Let's go.
They have the power generator, but that's not going to do
Command
anything
received.
without anything to power.
Bombing run available.
Armed and ready.
Did I miss a question? You want to explain the change you made to give up power?
Commence attack
I
run.
mean, yeah, I guess we have changed it so that Palpatine, in existing versions, Palpatine is
Moving out.
ground and space heroes, but
Heading out.
that works really weirdly with the AI.
Destination ahead.
You can sort of make it work where they'll use them on both, but it's not ideal. There's some changes you have to make that don't work great with other stuff. So we are going to make him a separate hero. Like the Eclipse is going to be its own thing, Palpatine's going to be his own thing, and then the AI should use the Eclipse more properly, so you'll actually fight it in space
Reporting in.
instead of just Palpatine running around on the ground.
I copy.
Where are they?
This way.
At the ready.
We've recruited some mercenaries.
Over there.
Bombardment available.
Moving out.
Ready to receive orders.
Oh, there. There we go.
Victorious.
All right, setting up camp right there.
Control achieved.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to finish tonight. I think one more stream we will be able to, though. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3. How many are there left? So Empire has 6 planets left, 18% of the military. New Republic has 7 with 11%. PA has 2 with 12%. Raido's down to 2 with 8%. We're at 120 planets with 43%. Yeah, there's still 18 planets left. So I think that we are going to leave it there for the night. This is 5 hours into the stream. I need to move before I start getting like blood clots or something. But yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thanks for everyone who came over from Eckhart's stream, and thanks to Eckhart for sending people over here. If you would like to follow, I do a lot of Empire at War stuff as well as Star Wars lore stuff coming out this weekend. I do have a YouTube channel. There's a link below the stream if you want to check that out too. We have a Discord channel for those who aren't in it as well. I'm going to be hanging out at that while I figure out what to do for dinner. As for when we're going to be ending this playthrough, the original plan was to do Thursday night, but I'm not sure exactly when it'll be. It could be any day this week. So I'll just put out a notification in Discord when that happens, because there's some other stuff that was going to be taking its place. But I would like to finish it this week at some point. But I am going to go walk around a bit. So thanks again for coming out, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.